everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of September 28th to October 4th in my memory planner. This is an R. Estelle A5 wide cloud planner, and I'm going to be using this Here for Fall kit from CrestPress. I just think this is so cute, very like at home fall vibes. And I have the essential size kit, which is like the second smallest kit that she offers, so it's like a little bit bigger than a mini kit, and you get a little bit more functional stuff, and the glitter headers are included, so you do also get all of this functional stuff. And then, like I said, you have the glitter headers, a couple of those square boxes, some pattern washi. So I just really think this is just the perfect size kit for me, and I absolutely love planning with these. A bunch of sidebar stuff, this really cute bottom washi, this extra full box that is so cute, and a little bit of deco and some flags and stuff. So I'm gonna pop out these pages and jump in. So getting started here with the date covers from the kit and these date dots from Rose Shadow Collection. I am really excited. This spread turns out so cute. It is so busy because the colors on this kit are like really bright, and I really squeezed a lot of stuff in. Plus I'm going to pack in a ton of rose gold foil, and I just absolutely love how this turns out. I also used kind of like bigger icons this week. I'm going to use a bunch of stuff from Papershire, which I love her stuff, but it's like a little bit more cartoony doodles, and also the items are kind of bigger, so I don't tend to use it like all that often in my spreads because I don't find that it like matches some of the other styles. But I just thought that it would be perfect for this week, and I absolutely love how this turns out. And this was such an exciting week. So this is the week that we started construction on our new house, like not building a new house, but we're doing a renovation project. I can't believe that like this already feels like so long ago. It was only a couple weeks ago. They have been moving so fast now that construction is started. It's amazing. Like literally sometimes we go over there more than one day in a row because if we have to like meet with the crew or anything like that, and every single day they put something new up, and it just like has come together so fast. So this was the week that they did all of the demos. So they like demoed out everything from the house that we weren't keeping. Like we knocked down a couple of walls. We were demoing a lot of stuff. We're totally redoing the second floor of the house, and that's where the main stuff was. But we also like knocked in a little bit of stuff downstairs. So they were demoing everything this week. We didn't go at all during this week because it was like a mess with everything. And they were just getting everything out of there, and like removing some flooring that we were redoing and all of that kind of stuff. But it was just really exciting, and now it just looks so amazing, which is great because we're moving in a couple weeks. They won't quite be done with construction when we move, but everything on the first floor will be done, and they're just gonna have to finish the upstairs so that we can just like kind of live downstairs in the meantime. So anyway, it was really just, I'm just so excited that our house is finally underway, that it's going to be done, that we're moving. I cannot wait. This is like, I'm just very excited. I feel like we've been in this rental forever, and I can't wait to like live in our, I mean, I won't say forever house because like that implies that we're never ever going to move, which is, you know, realistically speaking, it's probably not true, but we're not planning on moving for a really long time. So anyway, our whatever you want to call it house that we're going to own, and like that hopefully the kids will start elementary school in and all of that good stuff. And it has like a really amazing backyard, and I am just super excited to be like back in a house that we own and back in a house that's like not falling apart and all that kind of stuff. So really excited for that. I did use these like I had these leaf overlays that I got in a Sadie Stickers grab bag, so I decided to use them since they were in rose gold, and I put them right over the plaid washi, and then I'm bringing in a little bit of this teal Simply Gilded washi. I don't know. I have a lot of fall goodies in rose gold since I tend to use a lot of rose gold, and I didn't buy anything new this year, but I have some from like grab bags or stuff that I bought last year, and I tried to bring that into this spread as well. And then Monday of this week was also Yom Kippur, so we were off work and school and everything, and that was actually the day that construction started as well. So we had that, and we had break the fast at my dad's house that night. And then other than that, this was like a pretty chill week. We didn't do a super ton over the weekend or anything like that. We started packing up some stuff that like we're not using now because we're trying to move all of our stuff ourselves, and we just got movers to do the furniture, and we've just been taking stuff slowly over to the house and putting it in like the garage in the basement there. So yeah, and I've actually been playing with those like vacuum seal bags where you can like vacuum all the air out, and I like repacked all these clothes and then vacuumed the air out. And I also like did that with all of like my fabric for sewing and like all of my knitting stuff, and it's so satisfying to vacuum all of the air out. I'm like super obsessed with these bags. I highly recommend them. Well, I guess we'll see how they are. This is the first time I've ever used them, but just like watching, I fit like 2 giant boxes of fabric and knitting stuff into like one extra large size bag, and then it got so tiny. Oh, it was amazing. So anyways, and other than that, this weekend, I was watching the Great British Bake Off during nap time, and my daughter, like, she hardly ever naps, but she wouldn't stay in her bed, so I let her watch it with me, and she, like, loved it. She's only 4.5, so now we've been watching it together since then, which is, like, really cute, and she really wanted to bake something that we saw on the show, and the only thing, it was, like, the first episode, which was Cake Week, and everything was, like, super hard to make, and I was like, okay, I'm a good baker, but I'm not gonna sit here and make like the little Battenbergs or anything like that. So anyway, one of the challenges was pineapple upside down cake. So we ended up baking that, which I've never had a pineapple upside down cake before, and I'm not like usually a fruit cake kind of person. I have to say, pineapple upside down cake is absolutely delicious. Like everyone in my family who tried this, because we ended up taking it over to like my dad's house, was just like, oh my gosh, this is so good. I don't think any of us have ever had pineapple upside down cake before, but I would definitely make it again. Anyway, like I said, on Monday, it was Yom Kippur, so my husband was off work and he was fasting. I usually fast, but I did not this year because I find it really, really just like impossible to do while I'm nursing. So actually, I've probably been pregnant or nursing for the past 5 years, so I don't think maybe I haven't fasted in a while. But anyways, I used to fast, and but so my husband fasted, so we tried to have like a pretty chill day, and then my poor husband went grocery shopping while he was fasting, which I think is like insane. But I told him he didn't have to do it. I told him we could do it the next day, or that I would go, but he just did it. I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't bother him. I have no idea. Anyway, he like can eat so much, but also like could just not eat, and it would like not matter to him either way. I don't know. Anyway, so we did that, and then we went to my dad's house to break the fast that night, or for my husband's fast and my dad's fast, or whoever. Anyway, and then we also started construction that day. So it was a pretty relaxing day, just at home and just being excited for construction. We didn't go over to the house or anything because they were like, the demo crew was in there and it's like a mess. And obviously we have little kids, and then you can see like that grocery doodle is one of the ones from Papershire, and they're all in like that kind of style, and they also tend to be like a little bit larger. You'll see how big the books are when I get to Tuesday and put that down. And then I kept fussing with this laptop sticker, just like I couldn't figure out how I wanted to like fit that on. I use like a Clever Gal Crafts flag a lot, but then I was like, I don't know, there's so much stuff in this kit, and I just didn't like the way it looked or where the spacing was, so I end up replacing that with a quarter box. First, I'm going to put down this flag, and then the flag I thought was too big, so then I tried to trim the flag, and then I was like, well, this just looks really, really messed up now, so I put the flag away, and then I just grabbed a quarter box. And I usually, in like a kit, I don't have like enough quarter box stuff, so I wouldn't want to like waste it on that. I don't know, but on like a work thing, but there's so much quarter box size stuff in these kits because it's the Essentials kit that it didn't matter. So I did go ahead and use that. Anyway, so just fussing with that forever and ever and ever. And I do also have the Clever Gal Crafts fall stuff. This is from last fall. So but I've been like bringing in a bunch of it this fall as well. So I have like all like the leaves and the pumpkins and the little acorns in a couple different colorways for gold and for rose gold. So this week, the one I had for rose gold, the pink, matched really well. So I bring that in a lot this week, and I just use that the same way I would use like a heart or a bow. It's not like necessarily a fall related thing. I just kind of using that to mark like things that I don't have like a specific icon that I wanted to use there. Anyway, on Tuesday I ended up doing a bunch of work because I was trying like not to work on Monday since everybody was home, and also there was like some kind of data problem. I don't even remember exactly what happened. So I finished my work on Tuesday morning, and then I did some reading. And then I just stopped by the new house in the afternoon really super quick, and I was going to bring the kids in, but it ended up being like way too messy, and like all this stuff was like taped off so that like dust wasn't getting on the stuff that like, because we're not redoing the kitchen, so they had like the kitchen all taped off and the entrance like all taped off, so I couldn't barely even get in the house, and I just left the kids in the car in the driveway really quick and just like peeked in for 2 seconds and then ran back to the car. So because we couldn't get in, I was like trying to check to see if I could bring them in or not, but definitely the answer was not. Anyway, and then that night we just hung out, watched TV. I think I originally marked that I watched a movie on Tuesday, but I actually watched it on Wednesday, so I end up swapping that in with something on Wednesday when I start filling it out, and I realized I put the wrong thing on the wrong day. And then anyway, on Wednesday I did film my memory spread, and then I had like a work call. I usually film on Wednesdays to do my memory spread because Mondays I always have a lot of work, and then Tuesdays my son is usually on Tuesdays my son doesn't have school, so I have the baby and one toddler, and then Wednesdays he is school again, and I don't usually have as much work, so I usually film on Wednesdays. But anyway, then I had a work call, and then that afternoon I walked to pick the kids up from school, and then at some point this day was when I watched The Boys in the Band on Netflix, which is like a remake, like a movie make of a play that was like an off-Broadway play or a Broadway play or something. Anyways, it's really, really good, and it's like starring the guy, I forget his real name, Jim Parsons. I couldn't remember his name for a second, who plays like Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang, but it's like a totally different role. Anyways, it's a really good movie. I haven't seen like the show or anything like that, but the movie adaptation was cool, and I love that like more plays and more musicals are being put on. Like I watched Hamilton and stuff are being put on as TV shows, because like obviously we're not going to plays right now, but even like not during coronavirus, it's like hard to do stuff like that with kids, so it's nice to be able to kind of experience the theater. And then I took a bath that night. Anyway, on Thursday, it was like a really beautiful day, and we were just outside all morning. I think we went to the playground, and we were just like walking around. We played outside. My mom came over for a little while, and yeah, it was just a really super fun day. And then my husband had a doctor's appointment on Thursday, so I marked that as well with the little appointment label there. And then once again, we walked to pick the kids up from school, or my daughter up from school, because she was the only one. I've been so enjoying doing that, and this is our last few weeks of being able to do that, because we won't live walking distance from the school when we move, unfortunately, anymore. But they do get to stay in the same school. It's not very far away. It's just not like a walk anymore. And then this day, I actually finished a book called Less, which was really, really good. And it's like, I think it won the Pulitzer a couple years ago, and I don't usually read like, I was like expecting it to be more serious, because that's like a very serious award, but it's not. It's like a very like lighthearted and kind of funny book, and I just really enjoyed it. And yeah, so that was that, and I am grabbing a bow icon, and these are from Harriet Wright Designs. A lot of the bow ones that look like that are from Harriet Wright Designs, but the doctor's office one, it's from Crafts by Towie, and the playground one is from Crafts by Towie. So those are what those bow icons look like. And as usual, if you have a question about where something is from, you can let me know in the comments below, because I know I'm terrible at saying where stickers are from. Anyway, and then I realized I always try and space out, because you get 3 of those square boxes, and I always try and space them out throughout the spread so that they're like well spaced throughout the spread, so that it's like balanced. But I would do like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, but I had put one on Wednesday, so I wanted to make sure I put it like up at the top there on Friday. So I did that, and I just put like a coffee. I had a really chill day on Friday. I just put a coffee, and I'm going to put a relaxed script there, and then I did some filming, and then I went over to the new house. I just took the baby over while the kids were in school, because we had heard that they were like mostly done at this point. So, and they were, and so I went to like just check on everything, and it was really cool to see. It's really cool to see all of the progress. I love going over there and getting to see everything. And then I once again walked to pick the kids up from school, and we just hung out at night. Didn't really do anything special that night. Just my husband and I just hung out and watched TV or whatever. And then I am just moving things around and trying to figure out what I want to put on that last box to mark it down. And I just ended up grabbing this little like bow purse thing for not really any particular reason. I found it a little bit hard to plan with this kit, because it's like so many bright colors, and I was trying to keep things kind of balanced. I love the way it turned out, so I guess I did a fine job, but like adoring it. I don't know. Sometimes it's just like hard to find the balance in a spread especially when you have like a lot of bright colors, or if it's like all pale and there's like one really dark color. I don't know. Anyway, or actually, honestly, it's always hard to find the balance in a spread, but it always seems to turn out okay. So maybe I should just not stress about it so much. But anyway, then on Saturday we went to Starbucks. We went over to my mother-in-law's house for a little while, and then this was the day that we watched. I watched Bake Off. This may not be the first time we watched it with her. Maybe it was. I can't remember. And then we made the pineapple upside down cake this day, and it was amazing. That night we got Chinese takeout for dinner, and then on Sunday I just slept really horribly because my baby is so beyond ready to not be in the same room with us, but we don't have space for that right now. And anyway, it's been a little bit of a nightmare, and I would really, really like to not share a room with the baby anymore, and never have to do that again since this is our last baby. And then we did some like packing and sorting of toys and other stuff, and that felt so good. I have like a lot of friends from back in Boston, which we used to live in Boston. And when my oldest was born, we lived in Boston, and a lot of my friends from back in Boston, they like do this thing called toy cycling, where like your kid is only allowed to have a certain number of toys at a time, and everything else you like keep in storage, and then like every month or couple of months you like cycle new toys in, so it seems like they're getting new toys even though they're not. And I think we might do that even though we have space at our new house. It's like been so amazing. We have maybe like 20% of the toys that we used to have out in the playroom now, and everything else we've just put away because we packed it up to move to the new house. So it's like already either packed up and waiting to go or already like in storage at the new house, and it's so much easier to clean up. The kids like don't complain at all that there aren't enough toys. Like you get so much stuff, you accumulate so much stuff with little kids, I feel like, and my kids, I don't know about you guys, but my kids would just almost always rather be playing with like a box. Like that's literally all they want to do is play with a box, even though they have like so much toys. But anyway, so that's been really nice. So I think we're gonna keep that going. And then we went over to my dad's house that day. We brought the pineapple upside down cake, and we all got pizza as a family over there at night. And then I'm just finishing up with a little bit. I decided to use like these dividers instead of washi, since there was already so much color going on in the spread with all of the colors from the kits. So I'm just finishing out with a little bit of deco, and that is everything. Okay, that is everything all finished up. I just absolutely love how this looks. So fall, so good with all that rose gold foil. As usual, I did all of my writing in a Pigma Micron 03, and let me show you what I have left from the kit really quick. So I didn't use like a lot of the deco. I only used one flag. I have some functional stuff left. You get so much stuff in this kit. It's really just like amazing. Some washi, a little bit of glitter headers, a little bit more functional stuff. I don't use a ton of sidebar stuff as usual, and then I did use like about half the washi and the extra full box, so I do have that pie full box left. But that is everything for this week. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans. Bye!